And I look inward to the child.
You feel that lightish being, that small, primal alien presence within, curling from its slumber. It looks back at you. I'm so hungry.
I know. There's nothing for you here.
Why?
All your food went away. You've been gone so long. I'm sorry. I know.
And you feel its presence suddenly spread within you, piercing into your physical self. It's like it's trying to claw through and out and drag your very essence with it. The rest of you watch as suddenly Imogen's chest begins to tense and pull. Instinctually, purple lightning, she begins to arc off of her body. She begins to lift up in the air. You watch her arms and chest and shoulders contort. Her eyes go bright.
And just keep a tight grip on her hand next to Fern.
Same.
You feel it tearing you apart from within. What do you do?
Can I try to funnel my energy and allow it to escape?
Go ahead and roll a charisma check for me.
You still have? Do you still have enhanceability on her for?
It's been under an hour.
Okay.
Advantage.
Okay. Can I also do an additional guidance?
In this instance, I will say probably no.
Okay.
This is pure. But good on you for checking.
Okay. And this is just a check, a charisma check.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I can do my math. 23. Is that right? 23?
I don't know
24.
what you're adding.
22.
17 plus.
23, 24,
22.
22.
22.
As you feel it clawing through your consciousness, as well as finding an escape through the physical pathways that connect your consciousness to the physical, you instead try and guide that exit point, as opposed to letting it just rend at any direction to wherever it hopes to find the thinnest surface of resistance. Instead, you almost jingle the arcane keys to keep its attention where you want it to go. As opposed to physically pulling its way through, you begin to release it through the spaces that you know to be the least resistance. The rest of you watch as Imogen closes her eyes and seems to curl into a ball as her focus goes inward, the energy around her. Like a massive plasma ball, just arcing out around all of you, arcing into you. You can feel it. It burns, it tingles, it doesn't quite damage, but you feel the very basis of this power granted to her and how dangerous it can be when unbridled. But you hold yourselves taut until eventually her eyes and mouth open, and you watch out of her ears, out of her eyes, her nose, her mouth, just this black and red gaseous fume just emanates outward, itself like a flashing black volcanic storm of purple energy. As it begins to spill out of her, it begins to congeal and shift, and you see claws, you see teal and purple glows pulsing within, this ever-growing and spreading roiling storm of something not of this physical realm. Even what you took into you on Ruidus was mostly you changed. This, in its pure, unleashed form, it seems to defy dimension in ways that you've come to understand. It seems to spread and entirely envelop the sky as much as it seems like maybe just a few feet away. Depth seems to fold on itself. This entity seems to walk in its truest form between dimensions. And you watch as it seems to spread its endless consciousness, kind of flickering and looking everywhere it can, the fury of its flashing and spark, suddenly coming to a cold, quiet sigh before it drifts off toward the stars from whence it came, the darkness eventually giving way to blue.